I think there's a massive exploitation on the mega companies that happens at an extreme level. However, that doesn't mean that just because you're employed there in the position you are, that you're being exploited because you're sitting in the seat. We need to take some accountability. That are you just sitting there doing the basics and you think they're exploiting you? Well, I would say you're exploiting them because you're just sitting there doing the basics. So there's two sides. Are you exploiting them for a paycheck? That happens all the time. Susie's in the seat. She moves about slow as a snail. And guess what happens? It's a bottleneck on billing. And guess what happens? Now the company's getting exploited. And then the company has a good month and she thinks she's being exploited, but she doesn't realize her fundamental day-to-days. The only thing that I can relate to on these mega companies is Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all these guys started with a dream. It was never promised. It was never guaranteed. They took risk and they still do at the highest level that possible. And so whatever the perspective of that is, if that person feels that way, go do it on your own. Go dive in on your own and see if that feeling of what you sense is true, or do you feel like that it's a little bit easier and safer doing it the other way. The takeaways is that I think we're in a very unique dynamic shift in business. And I think that the ability to do multiple things good and bad has got its own breach. And your time, if you want to make a little spare money on and your skill sets allow you to do that and the market doesn't, go do it. There's only so much that businesses can handle. The biggest thing is don't play the victim. The victim mentality is a limiting belief of yourself. You got to just be in a situation where we trust the leadership enough that you're not going to be exploited and vice versa.